Welcome back to Tarot by the Bay. I'm David. It's Sunday, June 4th. Happy Pride Month, everyone. On my community page, Nancy Hunter had a question. She put it up about 4 days ago. Sorry, I'm just getting into it now. She wanted to know, will Central Florida get an impact from a hurricane this season? They're inland from Daytona, about 30 miles, and not close to any lakes or rivers, fortunately. And I'm assuming what happens is as the hurricane comes in, you get the storm surge, and then the rivers can't dump into the ocean, so they overflow their banks and then flood the surrounding areas. I also like to think that, for a Floridian, a hurricane's a hurricane. They're so used to it. They get them every year. It's kind of like Californian earthquakes. We don't often get big earthquakes in California. We'll get some shakers every once in a while, but most Californians are pretty chill when it comes to an earthquake rolling through here. I know it terrifies everybody else, but they're over pretty quickly. And for the most part, it doesn't feel like anything more than somebody shaking the table with their leg. It's only when you see the chandelier above you shaking do you realize, oh, wait a minute, that was an earthquake. By the time you realize it, it's already over with. Hurricanes are a different beast because, you get a couple days warning and you know they're coming, and you also get an idea how big they are. Okay, so Central Florida. How's Central Florida going to do this hurricane season? I don't even know when hurricane season is. Pretty soon it's going to be 365 days a year because of climate change. All right, let's see what we got. Now, again, information purpose, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a weather guy, but let's see what the cards say. I say you're going to get probably several, or at least one that's going to cause a lot of commotion and turmoil. And it could be that it's just, you get some large category hurricane that's coming in. That doesn't mean it's necessarily going to cause damage, but it's going to cause commotion. Let's say people have to get out of the way of this one. Chariot, yeah, people are going to have to leave. These are people leaving, say, in the Daytona area. These are people having to get out because, a large hurricane's coming in. There's going to be some loss and some devastation with it. Not total devastation, but it looks like there'll be a big one. Yeah, and here comes the hurricane itself. Looks like it actually will be a big one that causes some devastation on that one. So, the short answer is, my prediction is yes, there's going to be a big one that comes through. Maybe more than one big one. So do what you got to do to prepare yourself. And I'm going to actually throw now on this. What can you tell me about the hurricanes that go through Florida that even impact Central Florida? What can you tell me about the hurricanes this season? How they impact Florida? Intellectually, my initial response was, I think you're going to be fine. You'll probably get some, category ones or a bunch of tropical storms, but you'll be fine. But the cards tell me different. So I'm not trying to be dismissive. Let's respect what Spirit has to say. Do what you got to do now, Nancy. I know, again, the Floridians know the drill. But I want you to pretend like you're going to get a Category 5 or a couple of Category 4s back to back. That sort of thing. And what would you do as your contingency plan? That if you said, if I had only known we were going to get 2 big storms back to back or one big one blasting through here, I would have done X. So go take care of that. Whether it's the contingency plan of if you have to leave, where you're going to evacuate to, know which relatives you're going to go visit or friends you're going to go visit out of state, or, maybe get your car serviced so that it's functional and runnable. If you need a generator or something along those lines, or it needs to be maintained, get the generator maintained, get your plywood and your batteries and your canned goods in case you're trying to ride this out. But okay, Spirit, what can you tell me about this hurricane or hurricanes that have come through here that you were giving me that last message? Okay, Category 5. Big ones. It's going to cause people to lose their homes, lose their livelihoods, maybe even lose their lives. But yeah, it's going to be a Category 5, if I translate that right. It looks like it'll be a single one. It's it's not multiple or something like that. It's going to be kind of like a single, or it could be 5 Category 1 hurricanes, or it could be 1 Category 5 hurricane, something along those lines. I don't know how that resonates with you, but kind of look at it in that light. If you had 5 Category 1 hurricanes come through there in like a 2-month period or a 3-month period, would that be worse than 1 Category 5? I don't know. We'll find out. In the past, yep, here it is, hurricane season, and here it comes, and it's going to be a doozy. Yep, people are preparing to leave. You get the warning, and people are preparing for it. But even if you're prepared for it, it's how much can you prepare for a Category 5 hurricane? You know what I mean? Or if it's 5 Category 1s, at least you have an opportunity to prepare and take steps for that one. But please get yourself prepared for this. Overarching energy is the Knight of Pentacles. I think the feds are going to come in. FEMA is going to come in to render assistance. Again, the Knight of Pentacles is slow, so they'll get there quick enough, or the federal disaster will announce it quick enough. But to get the actual help takes some time, which means you have to plan to be independent and ready to go, because the help is there, but it takes a while to disseminate it. You need to take care of yourself. You need to take care of your neighbors. You need to take care of your business to make sure that you've got enough for yourself and you've got enough to share if you have friends that are in need. Plan, plan, plan. These hurricanes could start in the summertime, but plan ahead. Have a plan ready to go. And, if you need to leave, you need to leave. That's just the way it is. Protect yourself, protect your family, protect your livelihood. It's not total devastation, but you can really, really minimize the damage here if you're prepared, if you planned out and prepared and ready to go. So I hope that helps. I hope I'm wrong. I don't want to see Florida just absolutely crammed and smashed with a Category 5 or 5 Category 1 type hurricanes. But, with climate change the way it's going, this is the new normal. You're just going to get more powerful hurricanes than what we've had in the past. It also makes me wonder if they'll come up with a Category 6, if the hurricanes start getting even more devastating, that if they add another category to it. We'll see. Sorry I don't have a better read for you on that, Nancy, but again, information, you're forearmed, you're forewarned is forearmed. Thank you for asking the question. Thank you for watching and supporting my channel. If you have questions, look at my community tab, and I'll have posts up there looking for questions. And I reset it every week. So if I don't get to your question in the previous ones, feel free to repost it. And eventually I will get to it, or I may not. Who knows? Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.